Hi guys, this is Erwin from UA Wizard. This is what I'm gonna show you now. It's version 121C that I actually just submitted. Uh, there's nothing big. I just made kind of well, I implemented a script that will help you use the inventory system, like at least configure it more um, easy easier. Sorry. Well, for drama purposes, I'm just going to do it like really fast, and then I'm gonna explain what did I did. So yeah, just place a normal scene, and we're gonna use the assets that the gun and the katana we were using for example. So let's place the gun here, and let's place the katana here. Yeah. Remember, I'm using the prefabs because they have the collider and the item tag and pick item and all those kind of stuff. But you can use the item tagger and use whatever object you have. I showed that in another video. Okay, so there's our katana, there's our gun, and the avatar will appear here at the origin. Okay, so we're ready, set, go. Create avatar. We're gonna select troll. That's the name. We're gonna select troll the recipe. For today, we're just gonna leave the default animator. So let's do it. Done. Let's leave the skin in white, and the inventory. We're gonna enable it. We're gonna choose the troll sword gun settings. We're gonna add 2 slots. Just put whatever name. This is the key that will activate the slot. Let's put number 2 and number 1 and number 2. The first is the sword type. The second one is the gun type. We're going to enable auto pickup, item selector, and press create and press play. So move forward and done. Number 1, number 2. Okay, so I'm going to delete it, and we're going to repeat the process, but using another script that it's available in 121B. You already actually have it. I just didn't have this nice thing doing it. So let's do it again. So go create avatar, change the name, troll. Troll here, leave this alone, inventory, yeah, let's run it again, 2 slots, number 1, number 2, this one is the gun, pick up the script. This auto drop is not working for the one, sorry, I shouldn't have left it here, this was a reminder to myself. Enable third person camera, let's just reset it and enable the camera zoom, and yeah, like that. So play. Oh, sorry, we didn't create the avatar. Create, now press play. Okay, so let's zoom out with the finger, and now we've got a third person camera controller. Well, you can actually do this because this script was meant to work with another one that is actually available in 121. It just isn't. It's just the script is just available in the folders that will allow you to control the avatar with the mouse. So both will move at the same time, and you'll have the effect that you probably are missing now. So let's do this one more time. Let's delete it. Let's create it again. Actually, this time we'll go with Hugo. And animator, skin, inventory, enable. Trolls for gun, 2 slots. Number 1, number 2. This is the gun, pickup, selector, gameplay. Let's just reset it. Enable camera zoom, and let's select this one that is actually meant for this demonstration. Create, play, zoom out, and yeah, now the camera is gonna move with the avatar. Okay, so third person. So let's do it one more time, but now we're gonna do it slowly. So create avatar. In here, as you remember already, you give the avatar a name. Let's give it troll. Select whatever recipe you want. Uh, I don't know if I talked about this before, but this list is gonna grow depending on the amount of recipes you've got, whether they come from um, asset assets or they're your own. Uh, this can be you can select any of this actually come from a package I'll be using on future videos. That is the props animations one. It's not really a cool package, but we'll speak about that in further videos. And if you select this one, what I'm going to enable is for you to a script that will configure the controller for that controller, runtime controller just selected here. For the moment, we're just using none. That will make the Yuma project, the generator, generate its own locomotion script that well, you guys probably are already familiar with. This one are for custom ones. I'll make a video about this. The 121 allow you to use this. The skin, so I think I told you before, is to give a tint to the complete body. So if you leave it white, it will have the default. In the case of the troll, it was green. The inventory, okay. If you disable it, you'll get the normal blank Yuma, but if you enable it, this will configure the item manager, the inventory manager. It will add the item selector if you put it here. The reason this is an option is because one of the things that are going to be done, that is actually done with the scripts for the controller is to actually generate the slots. So in case you have that done here, you wouldn't want to enable this again. In this case, since we are using the full locomotion script that only has like forward and turn movements, we need this script to be able to press 1 and 2 and select the weapons. You can add this manually and do them yourself. If you do it like this, what this will do is create blank ones. So you will then have to select and edit the item types as we saw in previous videos. But if you actually already have one standing in the settings, oh, by the way, you need to have the XML files in the settings, at least for this for 121. I'll have this changed for 122. If you open a settings from a folder that is in the settings one, it won't work. Sorry about that. I'll have that fixed for 122. So in here, you're gonna select the XML file. That is this one, and was what appeared in the XML file. I don't know if there's something wrong, but usually when I have this selected, it doesn't refresh. So you need to kind of click somewhere else. I'm going to add the load slots types button here. Right now you'll just have to do it manually, but I'll have the same load item type settings, the equivalent button here for you to also load the XML file corresponding to the slots. This is the actual keys you want to use to enable the items. You can use whatever backspace or whatever key you want. I'm just using 1 and 2. In here, please put different type. I haven't foolproof the routines in case you guys. Well, that happens to us all. Forget and repeat and to avoid any crashes. So please be careful and use like different names here, different names in the slots. Be careful to use different keys here and to use implement different types. I'll implement some robust routine to check integrity and that things are actually the way they're supposed to. Right now, just please be careful. This is in beta stage. So this is the auto pickup. We're using it because you can like avoid putting this here. Actually, let's do it like that. We're not going to select the auto pickup, and we are going to use the item selector since we're using the basic locomotion controller, and it doesn't have like the command. The script doesn't have the command to enable the selecting of the weapons. And final this gameplay third-person camera. Well, if you do it like this, you'll get the simple case, and if you select it, you're going to enable the third-person camera. It's a very rough third-person script. I know this is basically how fast you can turn with the mouse. The same for the vertical. This will allow you to use the mouse wheel to make to zoom well, zoom into the avatar. This is the actual bone the camera will be aiming at. This is the distance of the camera to the bone. Well, at least the starting one. When you move the mouse wheel, if the camera zoom is enabled, this is what is going to get modified. This height adjust is for the for example, if you put it, if you leave it in 0, the camera will probably have like an awkward position. So this is just another adjust option for you to place the camera the way you find it best. This is the minimum y-axis. Actually, this is not like the Unity y-axis like the vertical one, but like x being lateral and y being like vertical. Sorry for that, probably need to change the letter. So this is the vertical angle, the minimum, and the maximum angle, vertical angle. This 80 and minus 40. You can play with this and you'll get the point. You can of course invert y-axis. If you press rotative mouse button, you'll have to actually click. At this moment, it's just left click to rotate the camera. If you leave it like this by just moving the mouse, it'll move. So let's press create in this case. I actually forgot what were the options I placed in. So let's zoom out. I think I changed the zoom rate on the mouse. Is probably even better. Let's move it. Oh yeah, remember we disabled the auto pickup. So in this case, we're gonna add the item pickup script and put it there and press play. This is supposed to be this is meant to be an example for you guys to do your own. So when we do this, we'll get the Picatana message and we press E, and when we move again, we press E, and that was the way it worked. In this case, it's working like this. It will feel awkward, but because this was supposed to work in tandem with another script. Actually, I'm going to manually add it. The script I'm referring to that is not enabled here, I'll have that working for 122. It's inside Actions, and it's called Shooter Controller. So you can drag it if you don't mind doing so. And well, you should try to have this rotate rate match the one in the camera. Forward speed, let's leave it at 1. Oh, actually, this script is meant to be used. Yeah. No. You know what? Let's do it again. So the shooter, the reason this one is not enabled right now is because this script is meant to be used with custom runtime controllers, not with the locomotion one. So let's create a new avatar. Troll again. Troll. And this time we're actually going to use the movement controller example as the runtime animator. Enable inventory. Reset. Repeat this process. 1, 2. Reset at 2 here. 1, 2. Gone. Auto pickup. Item selector. Gameplay. Reset the, yeah, let's do it in default. It should work. Do not miss, in this example we won't touch this one. So let's press create, and let's go like this. And what you'll notice now is that the animation looks different because it's actually using a different runtime controller, and the animations actually need to be adjusted. So the troll, let's select the device. So and now we're gonna put this here. Animations are in place, yeah, so it won't stop floating. Let's match this rotate rate with this this one up here. The forward speed is gonna be 1. The actually, yeah, 1 here. The run factor is the multiplying factor for 2. This is actually required to properly configure the moving controller. There's this one. Yeah, note these variables. So we'll need those variables. So let's do it like this. So the forward jump, no, where's run here? Let's look for left shift. Left arrow. Left shift. Forward variable is going to be movement movement Z, lateral movement X. We're not doing jump or anything right now. Action, yeah, all should be fine now. So yeah, we have to manually do this because I want to do a cool script that will look for the will look into the controller and fetch the variables for you. But right now, well, the script is there for you, but you will have to manually configure it. So let's press play and okay. And yeah, first of all, you'll see that well, there's a adjustment required for the animation. Yeah, but that one is in the import settings. But the avatar is in place, and now we're gonna press forward, and he's gonna move really slowly. And I think that with this video you're not seeing my cursor, but right now I'm not pressing the lateral movement. I'm just moving the mouse button from one side to the other. So this is the actual behavior you would expect the avatar to have. Now I'm going to press shift and the avatar is going to run. And of course 1 and 2. Of course, we need to add the actually, and now I can rotate the camera here, and when I press forward, the avatar will move that way. Probably I need to add yeah, the change is very abrupt. I need to just move the animation. Yeah, he'll just like switch super fast. I need to fix those things or to improve them. I'm very aware of that, but it's at least something you guys can use to test really quickly. So in order to have this, you actually need the animator and to add the Shure controller script that is in the folder. Okay, guys, so everything is work in progress, and things are hopefully going to get more speed and become more full of features and yeah, making stuff easier to use for you guys. So thank you for watching.